Okay, so I had just heard about this too, because, shortly after making the, video of me talking about my, I guess you could say my thoughts, but also my hopes that Cad Bane could appear in The Bad Batch. I heard about this too, and you know what? I just felt like making another one of these videos, and after the one with Cad Bane. For those of you that probably did or did not hear this, apparently there will be a SpongeBob spin-off film, and it'll center around one particular character that I'm sure, everybody loves and, one of their favorite characters. And, in my opinion, because I think this character might have to be somewhere in my top 5 favorite SpongeBob characters. Number 1 being Plankton, so, But I'd say maybe this one, I don't know. Now that I think of it, it might be in my number 2 spot. I'm just saying. But we are, in fact, going to be getting a spin-off movie of none other than the squirrel who knows karate and is an inventor, Sandy Cheeks. And when I first heard of this, that Sandy Cheeks was going to be getting her own movie, which being a SpongeBob spin-off film, my thoughts on this, I was like, okay, you know what? This might not be such of a bad idea. I'd like to see what they have in store for this. Because let's face it, a movie starring Sandy, I think makes perfect sense. At least it is a movie, not some, spin-off show or something. Unlike, say, we're getting a spin-off show featuring and, starring Patrick Star. So, he has his own, talk show, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And there's no need to bring up, say, the prequel show, where SpongeBob and the gang, they're kids and camping. You get the idea. But, okay, but my thoughts on a spin-off movie starring Sandy Cheeks, you know what, again, as I just said, I am interested to see what they have in store, and yeah, let's see what they can do with this. And come on, Sandy, for one thing, we've seen her in SpongeBob, of course. She's been in action, she saved pretty much most of the time, and actually, I was talking about this with my mom, and she was I think she was, judging by her, she might have been mixed on it. Basically, kind of going back and forth, and I think she was kind of agreeing with me on, we've seen her in action in SpongeBob, and she agreed with me, and even brought this up too. Sandy pretty much had to save SpongeBob and the gang. She had to save their butts all the time, pretty much, because her karate skills and stuff like that. Episodes that I can think of, the one episode where Sandy and SpongeBob, they have an argument, and who is better, sea creatures or land creatures? And Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick getting involved as well. And near the end of the episode, they make their way to the one tiny island, out in the Bikini Bottom, in the area that is of the ocean, and Sandy pretty much has to save them from 2 seagulls. If you probably would remember that episode, and then another one that I can think of is where Sandy and SpongeBob, they go on this they arrive at this island that has to do with karate or something. SpongeBob, I kind of forget the one thing of the episode, SpongeBob thinks he has been chosen or something, and Sandy's trying to tell him, a bad idea or just something, Sandy almost leaves until it's all a trap, and Sandy has to go in and save SpongeBob. So if you remember that episode, this could work. I think that this might not be much of a bad idea for a spin-off movie of Sandy Cheeks, not to mention because this film, a spin-off movie of Sandy will actually be in CG. I'd say, from what I heard, somewhere just say how Sponge Out of Water turned out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I mean, Sponge Out of Water was pretty good. We've had the 2D animation as we know of SpongeBob, but we also had the CG, the characters in CG when they're out at sea, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, I mean, what about you guys? Do you think this is, are you guys interested in this? Are you up for this like I am? And if you if you agree with what I say, like my thoughts on this, this might not be of a bad idea. Not to mention because I heard that this is actually going to be directed. It already has its director, a female director by the name of Liza Johnson. Now, I looked her up. Like, she has directed some stuff from directing a handful of episodes from American Horror Story, and she even directed an Amazon film. Yeah, it was from Amazon. It was Elvis and Nixon, the one where Kevin Spacey plays Nixon, and what's his face, God, I forgot his name already, but he played Elvis, and he was also in, say, films like, he was General Zod in the DC Extended Universe and in The Man of Steel, and he was also in The Shape of Water, so, So the Sandy Cheeks movie / SpongeBob spinoff film has its director. Again, I'm very interested to see what this movie has in store. I hope they'll make it good. Just, if you get what I'm saying. And after all, this is going to be Sandy's movie, okay? And I was talking, and one more thing, when me and my mom, we were talking about this, we were talking about SpongeBob, like, if he would be in this. I'm pretty sure he would. There's no denying that maybe, say, him and a couple of the other familiar faces of SpongeBob could appear, okay? There's no doubt about that. But you guys let me know what you think. If you're up and interested for, a SpongeBob spinoff movie starring Sandy Cheeks. For me, I can't wait to see what they have in store. I'm interested in this film. Just, we'll wait and see, and we'll get more information soon, and there will be more to talk on about this film. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace out.